Welcome to the Forum Review, presented to you by the ForumIAS. We live in a world that is highly interconnected and interdependent on the global value chain and supply chain infrastructure. This interconnectedness and dependence is often used as a geopolitical tool by economies like China to influence the global order. But before that, let us understand, what do you mean by supply chain? A supply chain is a network of people, organizations, resources, activities, and technologies that are involved in the process of creating and selling a product or a service. It includes all the steps involved in the production process, from sourcing raw materials to delivering the final product to the end user. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about terms like friendshoring, onshoring, nearshoring, offshoring, etc. and understand how they are being used by major players in the supply chain infrastructure to influence the geo-economic scenario. Starting off, the recent shocks to the global supply chain due to events like COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war has led to what is known as friendshoring. Friendshoring simply means when the supply chains are shifted to countries that are seemingly safe or considered as a low risk to avoid disruption to the smooth flow of business. For example, if the US changes its trade policies and prefers to procure components and raw materials from friendly countries that follow a set of norms and values like rule-based order, that is friendshoring. This phenomena has stoked concerns over its potential to cause geo-economic fragmentation of the world economies, eventually leading to de-globalization. When a company prefers to relocate its business operations in a nearby country or territory in order to access the markets and consumers faster, that's nearshoring. Apart from being closer to the targeted markets, nearshoring can have benefits in terms of cheaper shipping costs due to lower tariffs. For example, Mexico and Canada are USA's biggest trading partners, making up for more than $1 trillion of the USA's total trade. Even businesses in Europe are involved in nearshoring parts of their businesses to countries like Turkey, Morocco, Romania, as a reaction to the supply chain crisis caused by Ukrainian war and pandemic lockdowns in Asia. Nearshoring has raised concerns to increased regionalization among the economies. But what happens when businesses finally head home? Reshoring, onshoring, or inshoring is simply a practice where businesses shift their operations back to the home country and bring suppliers closer to the home. This is done to de-risk the supply chain shocks caused by geopolitical events. Onshoring can also be done under certain circumstances when the government policies change and start providing any form of subsidies or incentives to the local suppliers, like the Production-Linked Incentive Scheme or public procurement initiatives as taken in the Indian economy. But when a business finds a better opportunity in another country and relocates far away from home, that is what is known as offshoring. Availability of cheap raw materials, easy labor laws, lower wages, limited government regulations, etc. can be the reasons behind offshoring of the supply chain. It is pretty similar to outsourcing when the work is contracted to an external organization. The increased tendencies of friendshoring, nearshoring, and onshoring and a shift away from offshoring are seen as trends towards regionalization and de-globalization of the world economy. If you found this video insightful, make sure to stay tuned to ForumIAS. Thank you.